Hello, dear ones, my lovely family, YouTube family. Yes, my dears, if you're new here, my name is Mercy, a Ugandan living in Gothenburg, Sweden. Yes, today we are going to talk about the silence in Sweden. Yes, my dears, it's quite an important culture here in Sweden. It's good to know about it. Yes. Have you ever lived in a country where silence says more than words? Yes. In Sweden, there is something almost nobody talks about. Yes. But everybody feels it. Yes, my dears, think about it. What can that be? So, friends, yes, when I first came here from Uganda, I was surprised. Back home, people share everything openly. From family, normally, they share everything openly. From family struggles to what's happening in the neighborhood. But in Sweden, no dear, you don't just, spit out words like that. No. Silence is a kind of culture. People don't talk about money. They don't talk about salaries. Sometimes they don't even talk to their neighbors. Yes, my dears. It's very important to observe. So you are not shocked, like we talk about culture shocks all the time. Yes. I remember the first time I tried to ask a Swedish colleague how much they pay for, how much she paid for her rent. Actually, there are a couple of them I think I talked to, and their reaction, it's like I'd asked for their deepest secret. Yes. And salary, you can't even go there. You can't go there. They just look at you and they are humble, and they avoid the question. They avoid the question. They don't know. They find an answer. Like a diplomatic answer. Yes. That's when I realized some topics here are quite invisible words. Yeah, you don't mention it, you don't talk about it. So, friends, don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean that Swedes are cold. Actually, they are very kind. Once you break the ice, they are very kind and helpful. But there are unspoken rules. You don't brag, you don't overshare, you keep private things private. Yes, that's super important. Yes, my dears. Everybody has to be just there, lagom, don't show off, my dears. That's very important. They don't have to tell you, but you know it. You get used to it. Like if you come with a fire and talk, you'll find, you will be somehow, you come to understand. You come to an understanding that it's not okay to brag or show off. No, it's not okay. So what nobody talks about in Sweden is silence itself. Yes, it's part of the culture. Once you accept it, you learn to listen more and speak less, and then enjoy the peace. Yes, my dears, that's how it is. I have a question for you, my friends. Would you survive in a culture where silence is golden? Let me know in the comment section. Could you survive where silence is golden? Tell me, please. I don't know how many of you have seen it. People here in Sweden ignoring you. Sometimes the people you know. It doesn't mean they hate you. No, dears. It's just, they're just being Swedish. Yeah? Maybe they don't have time, they don't have the guts, they are not in the mood just to say hi. Yeah, they don't hate you, my dears. It's just, they don't feel like, no, they just bypass you. Yes. It has happened to me a couple of times, and I've wondered and you wonder, someone I talked to, and what have I done? Does she hate me? So, but you know, I return the favor. At times I say hi, and then if I don't feel like, just okay, I just bypass and just look normal. Yes, yes, my dear, no big deal. Yeah. Don't take it on yourself, my dear. It will be so much pressure. Yes, just remember that. Yes. I have a few questions for you, my dears, my YouTube family. Yes, and the first one goes like this. Have you ever moved to a new country? What was the biggest culture shock you experienced? Yes, what was that? Yes, if you've moved for love or opportunity, tell me, what was the hardest part? What was the hardest part in that move? Yeah, what was the hardest, years? Yes, and then what would you miss most if you left your country forever? What would you miss? Tell me. Let's share. Please write in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Have suggestions. Yeah. Let's share, my friends. Sharing's good. No idea is bad as long as you respect each other. That's what I believe in. So, my friends, be kind and share your thoughts. Yeah. Let's talk about it.